We're streaming.
Hell yeah.
Let's get this done. Let's get this over with. I hate these people.
What's up, you fucking losers?
What's up, you fucking fucks? Happy Halloween. Trick or treat this dick.
Damn.
Welcome into the Brohio Confessionals.
The Confessionals.
You're going to get it so freaking hard, dude.
Yep.
Everybody listening to this is going to get it so freaking hard.
Right in the fuck hole.
Right. Right where your mom used to wipe you.
And your uncle used to touch you.
I have the ultimate okie doke at work today. I can't wait to tell you about it.
Perfect.
Sarah Jade.
What's up, peoples?
Canes, Imperial Shot, Colt. Dano, Marlene, Jersey, freaking Pete, Casey.
Woo.
God, the gang's all here. We got something for you. Let's do it. Welcome into the Brohio Confessional, everybody. I am your priest. Well, I'm one of the priests of this episode. I'm the delicious Nicolicious.
I'm Rob Dog. Hey, guys.
Copyright free.
The podcast priests.
Catholic hymn music. Can we play this?
I mean, you can play whatever you want. I don't know if we'll get in trouble, but you can play whatever you want.
I want monks like.
This has put me in a...
Oh.
Yeah.
How are they singing Catholic church, dude?
I don't know. This song makes me want to fucking touch a kid, though. Oh, wait, you said Catholic church, right? Sorry.
No wonder.
All this priest talk and Catholic music talk makes me want to assault an altar boy.
Makes me want to see a wiener with no hair on it yet. Welcome to the Brohio Confessional, everybody, where we take your deepest and darkest confessions.
This is like so religious.
I had the wrong one turned on. Now it's turned on. Now I can hear it.
Okay, there we go.
You in the palm of his hand. That's right, everybody.
Take you to church, everybody.
We are not praising the Lord.
There's a fucking bald eagle.
Let's get out of here. All right, this is the episode. We call it the Brohio Confessions, where we we solicit your confessions, and you can submit them anonymously if you go to brohiopodcast.com/confessions.
I love that. That's a fucking picture right now. It's an eagle with a fucking animal hanging from its claws.
And famine will bring you no feed.
Shit. If there was famine, I'd be terrified.
Well, there's famine coming on Saturday when the fucking EBT shit doesn't hit, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be pissed.
I just don't know, dude.
I need that money.
Here's my thing. I'm very much subscribed to the theory of like, hey, you know what? If you can help yourself.
Yeah.
Get out there, and if you can work, fucking work. But if there are 20 people on food stamps and only one of them should actually be on it, and the one that's actually on it is like a fucking like a disabled veteran or like a child, like a family with children, or like a mom with cancer who lost her job and she's trying to feed her family.
Yeah.
Then I'm fucking okay with the like 3.5 cents out of my paycheck that probably goes towards food stamps going towards.
You can't be mad at that.
I'm not. I just try and look at it on the positive side, you know?
Yep.
I try, and people get so argumentative, but I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it for everybody. Just think of it like that. I don't know what the actual number, I bet if we saw the number from our paychecks, if they said, Nick, this is how much of your paycheck goes towards food stamps, and it's like a third of a cent or whatever it is, or, you know, even if it's, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
$3, $5, $6. Well, I don't know what it is. I think I'm probably okay with that, as long as it is helping people that that need it.
You know what I was thinking about today?
Tell me.
How many donuts you think you could hold on your dick? Like hard. Not hard donuts, but hard dick.
Like, what kind of donuts we talking about, Rob?
I mean, let's think of
Like a Krispy Kreme? Just a...
Let's think of the little fucking, like, little packs you'd get out of the vending machine, the little Hostess minis.
Oh, I could...
I had one of those today, and it made me think of it. They're kind of tight, though, so you kind of got to...
If I was allowed to do some cramming, I could get a whole roll on there.
Okay. I thought the same thing.
If I was allowed to use science, I could get the whole roll on there. But fuck, you ain't going to be able to eat them afterwards.
Well, I mean...
It'd be pancake donuts when I was done with them.
Yeah, maybe. I'd eat the crumbs still. Whatever was left. Let us know how many donuts you can fit on your wiener.
Yeah. We did have a lot of people email today asking for pictures of my poop. Send us the email. Just put in the email, I want the poop, and I'll send you a picture of the biggest turd I've ever made.
He made it himself.
So the Brohio Confessionals, it goes like this. We solicit your confessions, and then we read them on the show. And if you want to have yours, you want to do yours anonymously, you can. You just go to our website, brohiopodcast.com/confession, and you could submit it there. If it's good enough, it'll make the show. If it's bad, we'll delete it and never speak of it ever again. Not that it's even bad, but there's just a lot of good ones you got to make the cut.
There's a entertainment threshold.
Yeah, I'll let you take this first one because I'll take the second one because the next one's really fucking long.
Okay, sounds good. I filled up my friend's Mountain Dew bottle with piss and he drank it. Butters. So, funny story.
Great.
In high school, I think it may have been junior year. It had to have been either junior or senior year. I was hanging out with, we were in, I don't remember which class it was, but I was like, what the fuck was that?
I'll turn the air conditioning on, pal.
We had we found this soda bottle, and I don't remember even why someone had it, but a guy named Kyle, fuck it, his last name was Short. He had, brought a bottle of laxatives with him.
It's a school?
Yeah.
For no good reason.
We filled up this fucking bottle. It was like, there was like 2 drinks that were taken out of it, so we filled it up to the top. And by we, I mean he did. And he was going around all day trying to give it away to people. And he had poured so much in it that the soda began to crystallize at the top, so you could obviously tell something happened.
Oh, man.
But then there was this one kid that I think that he may be dead now. They called him Titties. He was drinking a drink and then went somewhere. I think it was in study hall. So we either found the soda in study hall or his kid's soda got dosed in study hall. But he ended up getting a little bit of laxatives inside of his soda, drank it all, and had to go home because he was shitting all over the place. And then Kyle got suspended.
Old titties, buddy.
He spiked him, man. He spiked him, got him good.
He had some hangers on him. All right, here's the next. This is long form. Somebody really poured themselves out for this one. This young lady here.
Oh, wow.
She said, hey, bros, been a fan for years, and boy, do I have a story for years. So about 6 years ago, I was asked to be a bridesmaid in a coworker's wedding. We were friends, but not extremely close, but I felt a little obligated to agree to it because I considered it to be an honor to be asked to be part of someone's special day and felt like too much of an asshole to say no. But my biggest fear was that I was getting a little too old for this shit. Don't know how, but I've been in many weddings over the years. Not sure why, because I really don't have that many close girlfriends. I'm thinking it was more because I had to be a good time Charlie and party like my liver was invincible. But by this point in my life, I was pretty fucking boring, unmarried by choice, single, and a workaholic, but I digress. So my grandma Gray Bush sucked it up and did all that bullshit involved with being in a wedding, even though most of the other girls were barely old enough to drink, let alone be comfortable enough to sport giant dick crowns around at the bars for the bachelorette party. Of course I did, and did it with no shame. Those girls thought I was crazy, but little did they know that life would callous them up enough over the next 15 years, and they too would give no shit someday either. So let's fast forward to the wedding weekend. Night before reception dinner was low-key and done all the future bride and groom's home. Low-key and done. Oh, it was done at the future bride and groom's home. Since I was old and liked to sleep in my own bed at night, if possible, I made the hour drive that night and had to be back up the next morning by 7 a.m. No big deal. I can live off 6 hours of sleep for a couple nights. That night at the reception dinner, the bride gave all of us girls a nice gift with multiple different items for the wedding, which included a giant, fancy-ass 80% cocoa chocolate bar.
No, fancy.
I thought, cool. Not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but in a pinch, it may be a lifesaver. Well, that fucking hell bar was no lifesaver and just about fucking killed me. So next morning, I'm up early, driving my old ass up so we can get our hair and makeup done. Typical wedding girl bullshit. Well, as I'm half asleep driving myself the hour plus north again to participate in the festivities, there's that chocolate bar staring back at me saying, hey, bitch, I know you're hungry. Why don't you just have a little taste? So after a debate, I cracked that bitch open and surprisingly found it quite delicious for dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's fucking disgusting. So as I'm about halfway through the 8 by 13 inch fucking dark chocolate bar.
That's a lot of chocolate. God damn.
It's a sheet cake.
It is.
I see a warning label on the back of the paper stating, warning, dark chocolate cocoa may have a laxative effect. Consume in moderation. So I giggled and decided that I better not eat the whole thing. So me being the fucking comedian, I finally get up to the salon and start chatting up my young bridesmaid comrades, cracking jokes and trying to lighten everyone's stressed out mood. Of course, I have to tell the story about the candy bar and its warning. Ha 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 ha! Everyone's laughing and having a good time cracking jokes. And then it begins.
Oh, no.
Now I'm telling you that this fucking hell came in 3 stages of misery. First started the water cooler gut gurgles.
That's the worst.
Not too noticeable by anyone around me, but definitely felt something brewing in my guts. Tried blowing up the salon before leaving there, but no such luck.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Your body was cooking it up.
Dude, that is the most helpless thing when you know you're going to shit yourself and you go to the toilet and try and poop and nothing comes out.
Oh, man, it's the worst.
Now to set the stage, I live in the middle of cow country in nowhere America where ranching and farming is king, so my coworker is having this beautiful outdoor wedding out in the middle of a 600-acre cow pasture in September.
Jeez.
Now, typically, I'd be down with this, but my situation, my colon, was only getting started. Luckily, we were getting ready at the groom's cousin's house who owned the cattle ranch. It was a small, quaint ranch house, bustling with wedding party, family, and entirely too many strangers for what was about to go down. Stage 2 is starting to set in, and I'm here to tell you the immense pain and movement in my stomach was otherworldly. I mean, it looked like I had triplet fucking aliens ready to come blowing out of my abdomen at any moment. I had the cold sweats, my makeup was beginning to run down my face, and I literally thought I was going to pass out. Everyone kept asking me what was wrong, and I just passed it off as bad menstrual cramps. Anyone with a fucking IQ of 30 or over should have known that that was a lie, but I guess the wedding kept everyone distracted. Well, just about the time where us girls were needed to get dressed for pictures, the Holy Shit Express hit. There were only 2 bathrooms in the whole house, so I snuck into the basement to try and get away from ears and noses, but it didn't matter. Halfway through me expelling the steaming demon battery acid that was now my feces, all the groomsmen came downstairs to get ready.
Oh, no.
You know that part in Dumb and Dumber where Lloyd was shitting his brains out on his date with Mary? Well, those noises and reactions really do happen in real life. The fucking gas and hot water shit that was rapidly exploding from my now bleeding asshole can attest to this reality. And it kept coming. I don't know how so much shit was produced from half of a chocolate bar and 3 cups of coffee, but it must have been sucking any extra fluid from my organs as well as... I've done that before.
That's crazy. 3 cups of coffee on top of that bar, that's a lot of fucking diuretics.
After what felt like an hour of nearly blackout pain, embarrassment, and uncontrollable expulsion of bodily fluids, things started to settle down. I somehow mustered up the energy to clean myself up, double flush a shitter, and walk out amongst the young men who were standing up in the wedding.
Man.
Don't know, don't care what they thought or didn't think, but no one said anything and all kind of gave me the don't feel bad, we've all been there nod as I dug my old haggard ass upstairs to get dressed. Stage 3, our bridesmaids' dresses were light champagne colored. long chiffon dresses. You know, the kind of see-through type flowy material that if it gets a drop of water on it, it will show a stain or spot until you get it cleaned. Yeah, so that's what we had. That's what we had to wear. By this time, I was going into organ failure. I needed IV fluids and could have used a shower and a Band-Aid for my now prolapsed asshole. She sounds wild, buddy.
Yeah, she does.
The good news was I didn't think that I had any more or anything left out inside of me to shit out. Bad news was my guts were still twitching from shock, and you could literally still see my guts moving uncontrollably under the dress. So did I forget to mention that Bride had a wedding planner? You know, that annoying bitch that's up everyone's ass all day about being here, being there, being everywhere. By this time and that time, yeah, we had that bitch. And guess what? It was picture time. Yay! I about boxed that bitch in her cockhole, but was too wrung out to have much fight left in me. The pictures and the wedding was being held in the back 40 of this pasture with nothing out there but hay bales for the guests to sit on, and we had to ride in a horse-drawn fucking wagon up there. Luckily, right before the wedding started, the cramps, noises, and close calls had finally stopped. It was a short miracle, and I'm pretty sure I aged an extra 10 years that day. Sad ending to the story is, and maybe my experience ended up being the foreshadowing of the marriage, but they got married in September and were separated before Christmas.
Wow. Probably that fucking shit you took down there. They were probably never okay after that.
Who from your family?
Someone's got worms.
I can't sleep, Veronica. She was probably mad at him. She probably thought it was a groomsman.
Probably.
That's a groomsman poop. She also says, I discovered I was too old to stand up in someone's wedding, and I will never, and I mean never, ever, ever eat dark chocolate pieces of candy for as long as I live. Fuck that shit. My advice, always heed warnings on things you put in your mouth or your body, whether it be a dick, a rail of Coke, or a fucking dark chocolate bar. Be mindful of what you let enter your body, because once it's in there, there are no takes-backsies. Love you guys. Keep making all us sick fucks laugh. You guys are the best. Much love. Shitty chiffon bridesmaid.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
that sucks.
I don't know, man.
I've been there in a situation where, you got to have your colon's about to evacuate your body.
Part of that story that I didn't like is when she said she had a bushy gray.
Yeah. Gray bush.
That's the only part of the story I didn't like.
Right.
Because anytime I think of a gray bush, I automatically think it's sweaty. It's
oh, really?
Kind of stinky, yeah.
Okay.
It's just something in my head. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Problematic. My wife, she doesn't have a gray bush. So.
Well, that's good.
I'm a happy man.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more than that, can you?
That's pretty much all you can ask for, right? Just no bush. That's about it.
Hey, you know where I stopped at today for the first time?
Yes.
A Wawa gas station.
Oh, yeah? How was
I've never
that?
been to one.
Did you eat there?
I did.
Did you? I heard the food's really good
I
there.
got a little schnick.
Yeah?
I went in there to grab me a fridge cigarette, a DC.
Nice.
And at the checkout, they had hot stuffed pretzels.
Okay.
They had jalapeno and cheddar stuffed pretzel.
Oh, yeah.
They had cheddar cheese stuffed pretzel. And then they had sweet cream cheese stuffed pretzel.
Okay.
I went with the sweet cream cheese stuffed
Dude, I
pretzel.
think I would have had to get all three.
I thought about getting more than one.
Yeah. Were they big?
No, they're
Okay.
about that big.
Good size.
Perfect for like a grab and go.
Yeah. 2
make you feel fat, 1 make you feel okay.
Okay.
So I got the sweet cream cheese one. Oh my God. I sat there I was sitting there at the gas pump eating it. I was just laughing at how good it was.
It's an interesting combination. I mean,
Oh my God, it was so freaking good. It was hot and gooey and warm.
yeah.
It was like a fresh brownie, but it was a pretzel and cream cheese instead of chocolate.
I mean, I guess it is a testament because, like, anything you get, like, if you get a sandwich and it's on a pretzel bun, it's always better.
Oh, dude, it was delicious.
So I guess cream cheese inside of a pretzel probably would be really fucking good.
Yep. I saw some dudes leaving out of there with pizza that looked pretty good.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I heard the food there is great.
their sandwiches is what everyone talks about.
Yeah.
They have a sandwich right now called the Gobbler.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's got turkey, stuffing, cranberry, mashed potatoes.
Nice.
It's got a whole smorgasbord of stuff on there.
Thanksgiving in a sandwich. I love it. That's awesome. My turn. Greetings from Salt Lake City. Sorry if this is too long for the show. When I was in my late teens, I stayed the night at my buddy's house. Around midnight, I got that all too familiar horniness feeling. I know what you're talking about. My boy's house always used to bring that out in me when I was a teenager. and I knew that I had to bust a quick nut. I went to the single bathroom that they had, locked the door, and started to browse through their magazines to see what I could find. Hey, this is right around our time, man.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty slim section, but I did find a muscle and fitness magazine which had some hotties and bikinis in it. A few minutes into cranking my hog, his mom, full-blown, walked in on me. I was in only my boxers and couldn't really cover myself, so I used the magazine to cover my crotch, which on the cover showed a buff dude. It was obvious what I was doing, and she immediately shut the door. Apparently, the lock on the door is the kind where you push in the knob and turn it to lock it. Well, I thought I'd done that, but I guess not. I was too embarrassed to finish, so I just went to bed.
Oh, dude.
Didn't even get to finish, man. That sucks. I would have fucking seen it through.
I'd have went and fucking watched her ass and finished.
Fast forward to the morning. I nervously walk out to the living room where I find my buddy's mom yelling at him, "He's a pervert! He was jerking off to your muscle magazines!" I couldn't even defend myself. She had caught me dead to rights. We are still friends almost 20 years later and have a good laugh about it. He's a pervert!
He's a nasty boy! I like that.
That's awesome, man.
I think it's funny that this mom is just so accustomed to having disgusting boys in the house that she caught one jerking off and she just like, all she had to say was, "He's a pervert!" And it never took away from the friendship. It's just...
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. It's a good friend.
I wish somebody's mom would catch me jacking off. That's the start of a porno.
It really is.
I wonder if they've made that one yet.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
Let me help you finish.
Oh, I didn't know you were staying the night. You boys must have come in late.
Put down that muscle magazine.
Yeah. Quit jerking off to them buff boys and get a load of this gray bush. No. Get out! I'm gay! I want to suck your husband's dick! Wake up your husband. I need cock. I work at a school, and I messed around with a secretary who's married. We snuck down into an empty office where she shoved her double D's in my mouth.
Damn.
And I swear I tried to swallow those bitches. Did you submit this?
Dude, this is like the dream.
This is fucking us.
Trying to swallow those bitches.
I wanted to go the full distance.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a fucking condom, and I didn't want to risk going in raw because I know myself, and I would probably bust inside of her. The fucking willpower that takes, dude.
Dude, I ain't never had a titty in my mouth I didn't try to fucking suffocate myself on. Fucking suck that thing right down my gullet.
I really appreciate that he said I didn't have a condom, so I
didn't want to hit it raw.
I was trying to quickie with my wife a little bit ago. I was like, "Hey, lay down." And she said, "I don't feel like having cum dripping down my leg the rest of the night." And I was like, "I'll pull out." She's like, "You can't even spell pull out."
She knows. It was a trap
I was
anyways.
not pulling out, dude. I was going to fucking fill her full of cream like that pretzel I ate earlier. Sweet cream cheese, buddy.
That's so gross.
I proceeded to not make this sneak around a complete waste. So I fingered her until her panties were completely soaked, and I ended the event by eating out her ass.
Attaboy.
Jesus Christ.
Dirty bitch,
Who
dude.
eats ass on a first interaction?
That's wild.
It took me a good 12 years to eat ass.
Dude, you got to know the person.
You got to watch their diet for 4 days leading up to it.
Yeah. How do you commit to someone's eating someone's ass that you like? Your just first instinct, bend her over and fucking spread her cheeks. You go right in.
When I had it all planned that I was going to eat her ass, a few days beforehand, I knew.
Yeah.
We went to Red Robin. She's like, "I'll have the buffalo blue cheese chicken sandwich," and I looked at her. I was like, "You sure you don't want the cranberry chicken salad?" You got to watch them for a few days leading up
dude.
to that.
Yeah, you mean it's not even out of the shower. You don't even know how many fucking logs passed that threshold before you fucking went to town.
Some people just don't even wipe.
That's true.
This was years ago, and I've been trying to hit ever since, but now she does not want to sneak around. I guess she doesn't want to cheat on her husband anymore. Laughing my ass off. My dumbass fault for not having a condom that day. Hope I make the cut. Love the show, bros.
Hell yeah,
I
man.
was trying to choke on them big old titties. Oh, man.
Been there before.
This is a while. I feel like this might have happened to me, this next one.
One of us. When I was 14, I masturbated in the shower many times.
When I was 38, I masturbated in the shower many times.
Yesterday, I would do it laying down and just let it spurt on my stomach. That's the improper technique. I was 14. I didn't know what else to do. Well, one time after a shower, I discovered something dry and crusty on my stomach, but didn't know what it was. So I showed my mom. Oh, no. She picked at it. Couldn't tell what it was either.
Oh, that's cum.
Until one day I found the cause. Long story short, if you jack off on yourself and don't use soap afterwards and only water, it leaves evidence. Holy fucking shit, my mom touched my cum even when I was 14.
So there was a fellow we used to go to high school with, and in his adult life, he installs pool tables, if that tells you what he kind of aspired to be. But he used to jerk off and then let it dry on himself, and then when he would go to school, he would pick it off, and he would throw it on people.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's fucking awful.
That's really bad, isn't it?
That's fucking rancid.
Guy's going to be a politician soon, probably. Yo, I hope you fine men are well and healthy. So I had an ex-girlfriend. Ooh, I'm glad I got this one, Robert, because you're gonna get all chubbed up on this one.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I lived with her and her mom with 2 sons. Yet, as a little younger of a man than I am now, I was deeply in love with said girl. One day, my ex took the 2 boys out on a daily walk. So I was pretty much stuck at home with her mom. We started talking more and more about how I wanted to do a lot more to my car at that time. Then she asked if she could sit next to me. At this point, I didn't know what she meant, only because I was invested in telling my story. So then I continued to talk. While doing so, she completely ignored what I was spilling out. So I asked her, what was she going to do to her car? At that point, she reached over for my leg to start rubbing it and getting closer and closer to my bloodline maker. As soon as I heard the door open, I jolted up and started immediately talking to my ex like if nothing happened. The day comes to a close, and the next morning, I had just gotten out of the shower to be told by her mom that she took the kids to go see their dad, which is an hour away. At that point, I questioned why the mom didn't go, and so I yelled out, "Okay, sounds cool." I go over to lay on the bed and watch TV. Coincidentally, you guys.
Oh, shit. Wow.
And from the edge of the door, I see her asking me if I'd like to go into her room to talk a while more. I mentioned I wouldn't feel comfortable, but she brushed it off and grabbed my hand and pulled me into the room. I just simply sat in her bed, and she closed and locked the door. Now, for sure, I knew something was a little fishy. So I had asked why we're in the room, and mere seconds after I asked, I see her whole robe fall off of her body. She was wearing this sexy, amazing red outfit, and as a younger version of me, I immediately had a rock-solid pointer. She jumps on top of me to start marking on my neck, and then we both looked at each other, but when I looked at her, she looked like she wanted to tear off my Slim Jim and have some young meat. I asked if this is even okay. Of course my dumbass knew it wasn't, but it felt like a young man's dream to do something like this in a sense. Mind you, she had a daughter at the age of 20, so when this all happened, she was 33, I'm pretty sure. So we start making the bed rumble. I was so caught up in the moment, I don't even remember glazing the donut, but I'm sure I did, but I didn't stop. Crazily enough, we hear the door slam close. I did a hop, skip, and a jump over the door, and she said, "No, go to the restroom, and I'll make it seem like you're sick and I'm helping you." That whole bluff worked, and she had no clue I was just inches inside of her mom. I felt so bad and clueless on what I should do next. Months and months passed without a week of us not doing things behind her daughter's back. Even while at work, she would send me pictures of her in her outfit for me.
Ooh.
And say, I can't wait till you're home. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it to the fullest, but I couldn't just forgive myself over what I had done. Months later, after all that had been going on, the daughter left again to do some errands. The mom immediately lets me know the plan. So we waited a few more minutes. We start going at it, and the worst comes to light. The daughter, my ex, walks into the room and just stares at us butt naked, and then she asks if she can join in.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
I was so taken aback by what she said, but the mom, almost no time to think, said, always come and join us.
What the fuck?
I hop out of the bed and said, okay, what the actual fuck? They both stared at me, and I was no longer in shock. I was disgusted with myself and them. So I ran to the room and started packing all my things and throw my shit in the car and peel out of there. At this point, they were calling, texting me to come back. I was so scared, I called my dad to see if I could stay there. Of course, he said, yeah. I didn't let him know what happened, and I'm not too sure if he'd be too happy to hear it. I could be wrong. But that's my story and how I was inches deep in both a mom and her daughter for a span of 3 years. Currently, they are both blocked, and I have not seen them since.
What the fuck is that, dude? That's crazy.
What do you do there, though?
Wow.
What do you do?
That's definitely a porn. That's a porn.
Oh, yeah, that's porn.
That's happened in porn.
I deliberately don't look at those. Like, it's so repeated.
Right. Wow.
What do you do? If it was
You gotta commit, man.
If it was my wife's mom, I would vomit and call the police.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, you wouldn't be in the situation anyways, right? 'Cause, I mean,
yeah, for
But-
sure.
yeah, that's wild.
If it was like, you're dating a 20-year-old girl and her mom's like 35,
Yeah. Hot?
but we're actively taking on ladies that are older than 35.
Sure. Whew. That's a wild thing to happen. I don't know about that.
I just keep screaming no.
No. Anything but that.
No. I'd cry though.
Yeah, that would fucking throw me for a loop.
I'd poop.
I don't think I might shit.
Shit on myself.
Oh, let's see here. Once I peed in my water gun and only aimed at people's faces. Feels bad doing that now that I'm an adult. The old piss gun.
You gotta put it in the last part.
LMAO. Dude, if someone sprayed me with a piss gun, I swear to God, I would be so fucking upset.
I don't think I have ever typed LMAO, but I love saying it when other people type it.
LMAO.
It's so fucking dumb. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. That's wild.
I'm glad my mom never caught me jerking off. So when I was 12 years old, I hung out with a kid named JJ. We used to stay the night at each other's houses quite often. Well, one weekend, his parents had to leave, so his grandma said we could just stay at her house, which even to my young mind, JJ seemed overly excited to stay at grandma's place. So after supper, we were in the room we were staying in, and JJ said, hey, you want to feel a real pussy tonight?
Boy, do I.
What kind of fucking incestuous shit are you people doing for this episode?
You want to feel a real pussy tonight? That's crazy. That's a wild sentence.
I don't think I've ever been asked that question.
That's a wild sentence.
I wasn't sure what he meant, but he proceeded to tell me that he had on several occasions snuck into his grandma's room and felt her snapper after she'd fallen asleep.
Oh, my God. Dude, ain't no fucking way.
Let's do the math on this for a second, okay?
Oh, shit.
If your mother conceived you at 20 and grandma conceived her at 20, 34, 32, 40, this could be a 52-year-old woman.
Dude, ain't no way I'm fucking.
Dude, there's lots of high-quality cougars out there over 50 right now.
There is, yeah.
Not back then, you
Not
know.
back then, yeah.
This is a haggard bitch.
Yeah. They all looked like they worked at the fucking coal mines back then.
We should make that a shirt. Hey, you want to feel a real pussy tonight? At 12, I guess even an old gray beard seemed okay. And what the fuck? She wasn't my grandma, so I agreed even though it seemed weird.
Bro, no fucking
What
way.
the fuck? It's not my grandma.
I'm so fucking done with this.
Rob Dog! Bring your friend JJ in here.
Oh, this is awful.
He can feel Grandma's snapper. I'm sorry. Let me get off my pee pad before you touch me on my pussy. What?
Just calling an old pussy a snapper is even worse.
I ain't never touched a snapper, bro.
Because you know that fucker had teeth and shit.
I ain't never touched a snapper.
Hell no.
We waited until she had been in bed for over an hour and snuck into her room. JJ told me he'd go first and he'd get her nightgown pulled up.
Oh my
We
god.
crouched by her bed and I watched him sneak his little fingers under the covers and slowly slip her nightgown up. He then told me it was okay, so I slowly slid my hand between her legs and started to feel around. My heart was beating so hard. You know she wasn't asleep, dude. Yeah, these little fucking shits. Oh. But then, I'll never forget the feeling my hand slid into the thickest, wooliest hair pie I ever felt, even to this day. I was terrified, and as I began to retreat, my little pork knuckles, that's when it happened. Another hand grabbed mine and pushed it down into the briar patch. And I felt what it'd be the biggest pile of wet roast beef I've ever seen. And then she moaned as I was frantically trying to pull away. What the fuck, man? This sounds like a horrible movie. Holy fuck, I was terrified. I told JJ what had happened after we crawled out of her room. I told him I was never staying with him again. Well, I'd say so, pal.
Briar patch.
The next morning, she looked right at me at breakfast and asked us if us boys had fun the night before.
Oh no.
I know I turned 50 shades of bright red, and I was so mad because the whole idea was JJ's. That's my confession that has never, ever been aired to the world.
Oh my god.
Dude, if anyone ever asks you to go touch their grandma on the pussy, just be like, no.
Oh shit.
You don't have to be, you just be forceful and firm with your answer. Just say, no, I will not touch your grandma on the pussy.
Oh shit.
I do not want to touch your grandma where she pees out of. Unless she's really freaking hot. Let you know she's like a Snap-on calendar girl or something like that back in the 70s, 80s.
That's wild.
You think that's real?
I don't know if that's fucking real.
I know it's real.
Damn.
Because this was me. I submitted the story. I was JJ.
You're the snapper. Grabbing a snapper.
It was me dressed as grandma.
Oh man, that's fucking great.
Get my fucking clamor.
Whew. That one hurt my fucking heart, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That one's wild. Oh shit.
I love my wife.
Me too. Oh, there we go. There we go. I love my wife. I'm fucking infatuated with her. I'm also a foot guy. Not nasty, man. If the feet ain't pretty, I ain't into it. I get that. Mm-hmm. And good Lord, my wife has some perfect feet. Dude, this guy's he's chubbed up right in this bed. I regularly sit at the end of the bed on the floor like some dirty fucking little sex demon, and I smell her feet and jerk off. One of you's a closeted foot guy. I fucking know it. Dude, he's got to sit in the floor. Like fucking sneaking.
I'm kind of happy for her that she's got a husband that wants to do that to her.
Not good for her. Good for him. Hell yeah.
I just don't feet are cool, but they just don't do anything for me. But I always gander at a woman's foot and be like,
yeah,
that's a nice one, or nah, that's a fucked up foot. You can tell a lot about a woman by the way she treats her feet.
Absolutely. I think it's definitely something that if they are pretty, it definitely adds to it.
You think so?
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
think it detracts if they're pretty but they got fucked up feet?
Absolutely.
If they got like corn dogs hanging off the side of them and stuff?
Yeah. I feel like it's like this one of like the easiest things. Maybe not easy, but it's like something that
pedicures are expensive.
They are, but it's something you don't have to do yourself. Technically, you could go and have somebody else take care of it for you. And it's just a simple thing of like maintenance. You know what I mean?
I'll never go get a pedicure ever again.
Yeah.
For what happened to me.
If I see someone with some fucking crusty ass dogs, I know they don't wipe their ass.
Not a good one.
Yeah.
They got one of these fucking briar patches they're talking about.
Some 12-year-old knuckles in it.
Get that kid! Finish the job!
That's wild, man.
Whew. JJ can't help you now.
What if she would have clamped down with her pussy?
You made Grandma wet. Finish the job.
That's crazy.
Grab my teeth out of the jar. Dearest bros.
Hell yeah.
I was in the Navy and stationed in Washington State in 2012-2014 and had my fair share of sexual encounters with the wild women of the Pacific Northwest.
Hell yeah.
American hero. This one lady gave me an experience I refuse to forget. I was at the local watering hole with my roommate and had noticed this female had made eye contact with me for a good portion of the night. She was attractive and looked a bit older. I was 23-ish at the time. I decided to approach, and she had let me know that she had her eyes on me for a few weeks at this point. We danced, we drank, we talked for the rest of the night. Last call was announced, and she invited me and my roommate back to her place with her friend group. I had a manual 08 Civic SI parked at the bar, but couldn't drive, and she asked me to take my car to her place. Being a responsible adult, I let her know that I don't drink and drive and couldn't take my car. She offered to drive my vehicle. Thinking with my dick, I quickly agreed to it without asking if she knew how to drive a stick.
Oh, no.
She didn't, and beat the ever-living shit out of my clutch.
Oh, that's the worst sound ever. Oh, dude, I hate it so much.
The house was about a mile away, and my ass was clenched, and my dick was hard the entire time.
Every time he burns out his clutch, he gets a boner.
We continue partying at her house, and she eventually invites me. Just the sheer fact that she made it from the bar home in a stick shift, the first time driving one, is very impressive.
That is actually very impressive, unless she just rode first gear the entire time, which...
Yeah. We continue partying at her house, and she eventually invites me to her room for a hysterical fuckfest.
Okay.
I was trying to give the best dicking I could because I wanted to make this a regular thing. While fucking her doggy style, I grabbed her hair to give her a little tug. And when I pulled her hair, there was no resistance. I was now holding her wig in my right hand. Panicked.
Give me that hair, you bald bitch.
I snatch your weave, bitch. Panicked, I focused on not fucking up the rhythm to mask the fact that I had this lady's entire hairpiece in my hand. I did what any noble man would do, and I put the wig on and continued to fuck this woman.
He should have turned it around backwards so the long part was in front of her face.
This is outstanding. Before I cummed, I tried my best to put it back on her head. And was successful-ish. Give her some dignity. After we were done, we cleaned up and went back out to the living room. My roommate had gotten lucky and ended up hooking up with her roommate, and we ended up having to leave quickly because while on the couch, my roommate was getting screamed at upstairs by the lady he had fucked. He ended up cleaning up his spunk with a corset that was of high value, according to the roommate.
Oh, no.
What a dummy. Long story short, the lady I hooked up with was post-chemo, cancer-free, and I desperately miss my adventures in Washington. Chase your dreams and do it for the lulz. LOLZ. Can't wait to see you guys in Dallas.
Well, hopefully you had a good time. Fucking that bitch and seeing us in Dallas. That's a good time. Dude, that would have thrown me for a fucking loop. Pulling off someone's wig.
Yeah, I think it's great. He's fuck this, man. I'm gonna put it on.
Tried to put it back on.
I had 11 pages, but did we read all that?
Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, we did. That's 11 pages. You got to think that one story that you read was like 3 pages.
I don't like that. So we're all out of content for this episode.
There's probably more in there.
I appreciate you guys coming in and.
See you next week.
It's been a fun episode. Let's see. I'm going to try and...
we can take a little break.
I can pull up the actual confessional thing right here. You can get all the way down here to the bottom. I mean, there's definitely some fresh stories that poured in after.
Sure.
I'm a straight man, always have been, but when I was first learning to masturbate, I was learning it through a friend.
Okay.
We had to have been around 14 or 15, and we were discovering our dicks were made for more than our uncles. Okay. But we talked about jerking off and how it felt good, and, well, we experimented with how it felt and talked about it. We decided to jerk each other off.
Okay. I'm already doubting your "I'm a straight man" line.
This is the most fucking technical way of saying you are gay ever.
I knew a lead-off email with "I'm a straight man" was gonna be gay as fuck.
And, well, we experimented with how it felt and talked about it. We decided to jerk each other off for 10 seconds to see how it felt. We did that once and always jerked off in the same room a few more times after that. Nothing gay besides that one handsy stuff, but it was just an experiment. Anyways.
For science.
Dude, this guy is in complete fucking denial.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, about 9 years go by, and I choose to forget about that time, but was worried he might tell someone we did that because I didn't want to be pictured as gay. Our families were good friends. Well, this past summer, he died by drowning in the ocean.
Oh my God.
Fuck, dude.
You didn't pull him up by his dick?
And I feel sad and everything, but I'm more relieved that the secret can die with that with me now. What do you think?
Well, yeah. That's crazy, dude. That's some wild shit.
Dude, I just don't know about that. This one says, this is really embarrassing. I like Rob more than Nick. Heart. Rob sexual.
That's not embarrassing. That's a perfectly normal thing.
That's a perfectly normal feeling. He's handsome. He's funny.
Looking.
We're rich.
Yeah.
With God's love.
Oh, we're fucking filled with that.
How I knew I liked the dong.
Okay.
When I was 15, I was hanging with my oldest friend. He put on a porn video he found in his old brother's room. We watched. There was a woman giving a guy head.
Okay.
My buddy was in shorts, and I could see he had a boner.
That's pretty hot.
God, dude.
That's pretty hot.
He said, I wonder what that feels like. I joked, okay.
Oh, God. Holy shit. Why are these so gay? These are fucking hella gay, dude. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but geez
when I'm really like need something from my wife, I'll be like, hey, I forget what it feels like to have my fucking balls like raspberries blown on my balls.
Slurped up. Yeah.
I forget if that feels good or not. I'll say something like that.
Yeah.
He said, I wonder what that feels like. I jokingly said, want to find out? And he said yes and dared me to suck him. So I did. His junk was smaller than mine but thicker. He lasted like 2 minutes and he shot his load. He got awkward after and I went home.
It's post-nut clarity, dog. That PNC got him.
I can't believe that. Dude, that is some post-nut clarity.
I can't believe I let that faggot suck my dick.
That was a very fluid. I wonder what that feels like. You want to find out? Sure. 2 minutes, blow your nut. Oh my God. Oh my God.
the dude got his dick sucked was probably sitting there like, dude, he's so gay. Not realizing he just let him.
What if
dude suck his dick?
What if like you had, you met a friend like this, and you were like, hey, what have you ever thought about like letting a guy suck your cock? And he was just like, I don't know. I've never really thought about it. And then you're like, hey, I've always wondered if I'm good at sucking dick. And that guy's like, well, I guess you can try it on me. And then you like grab his belt and you fucking undo his jeans and he's all rocked up and you unzip him and you're like, you're fucking gay. And then you walk out of the room.
That's crazy.
You just leave him there all fucking gay, nutted. Like,
dude, that's
all rocked up and gay.
Well, and I mean, it would say if the guy who was standing up getting his pants taken off, if he says something, tell you to come back, he's the gay one.
Wait!
He's the gayer one.
I want to beat your ass.
And not that it matters. It's all cool. Fucking do what you want.
I don't want to eat your ass. I want to beat your ass.
Love is love, brother.
The next day, I went to hang out. He wasn't home. I hung out with his older brother, who was my brother's best friend. He was in a towel, and he just got out of the shower. He sat across from me, and we chatted. He kept adjusting the towel. I just asked if he needed help. He let the towel open, and I saw his dong.
Dong is a good word.
It was longer than his brother's, but just as thick. I walked over, and I stroked him, and he got hard. I asked if I could suck it, and he just leaned back, and I did. And he shot in my mouth, and he got dressed, and my buddy came home, and we hung out. Later that afternoon, my buddy went to the store with his mom. I started chatting with the middle brother. He said he was going to go to the basement and lift weights. I asked if I could join him. He was in little shorts and a T-shirt. His bulge looked huge. He fucking sucked all their dicks, dude. Hold on.
This dude's a slut.
He was on a bench lifting. I could see up the leg of his shorts. His balls were huge.
I love this. I love it for this guy, dude. That's so fucking cool.
His balls were huge.
So I have to.
There's three brothers.
Yeah. So is it? No, I mean, I would assume that a gay person would love someone with big balls. Is that?
Fuck.
Do
dude,
they care?
I don't know.
Do gays care about the balls?
I don't think gay people care about wiener size.
I want to know specifically, do they care about balls? If you're gay and you care about balls, send us an email. I like balls.
Absolutely not.
I'm gay and I love balls. Let me know. Brohio Podcast.
I welcome the email, but I don't think they care.
Yeah. What's your feeling about balls?
There's never been a woman brag about a man's, a woman be like, I had sex with him. God, he's hung like a horse.
Biggest balls I've ever seen.
You never heard a woman be like, his balls are fucking. Yeah. Usually they'd say it in a grotesque way, like his balls are fucking huge.
Yeah.
His balls are infected.
But I feel like guys are a little dirtier than females are, like especially like vocally dirtier. I think they probably like balls.
I've got big balls. She's got big balls. I told him I could see his balls. He jokingly said, enjoy, and kept lifting.
God.
Enjoy my balls. I told him I was enjoying looking at his balls, and I wish I could enjoy more. He stopped lifting, and he said he's not a big fag, but if I wanted, I could touch it.
I'm not a big one. I'm a little one. A little bit of one.
I like the little ones, dude.
The little twinks.
So I did. I took it out. He was huge. 9 inches and super thick. I blew him, and he shot on my face.
This fucker, dude.
I kept blowing my buddies for years.
All the brothers.
Fast forward to this year, my mom passed away. All 3 brothers showed up at the wake with their wives and children. Guess I'm the only one the homo stuck to.
Yeah, he had a bad case of the homo.
How do you fucking talk to your brothers about that shit?
See that dude? That guy whose mom's a stiff. I sucked his dick, or he sucked my dick. He sucked my dick. He sucked mine.
Barry sucked your dick too?
Good for that dude, man. Hey, you're awesome.
You got to get in there where you can get in, you know?
Yeah. Keep going, man. Fucking suck them all.
I think the best part of that story, he said, God, you've got big balls. And he said, enjoy.
Enjoy.
This one says, I've been hiding my massive porn collection from my wife. She refuses to go to the basement in our house, so I have a massive stockpile of porn.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You don't think? Unless your wife would mind, which probably.
Oh, this is a good one. I don't know why I didn't put this one in there anyways. G'day, fellas. Some quick fire confessions for you.
Oh, a lot of them.
I was a very, very horny young man, and I'm still horny, but somewhat restricted with a much less horny wife, probably like most married men. And in chronological order, he gives us his story.
I fucking love that you can recount these.
Around age 12, best mate stayed over. He was beside me in a sleeping bag. Woke up around midnight and heard him jacking off. I would cough or move around, and each time he would pause for a bit and then start again. It sounds so sloppy, though, like the noise you make with your mouth when you're making a jacking off noise. I can still hear it. Couldn't sleep after that. He still doesn't know I know.
He was beating the shit out of that, man.
So if this was the guy from the last story, that dude was definitely getting a blowjob. Age 15, I was jacking off to midnight softcore porn on TV in the lounge. My dad walked in, and I was too close. Came in my pants with my dad standing there behind me. He knew exactly what the fuck I was doing.
God, that's awful. That's awful.
You think you should probably go to your bedroom? I will when I'm fucking done, Dad.
Don't need to now, Dad. Thanks.
Age 15, moved out of the home, living with some friends and a girl I didn't know very well. She wasn't a looker and looked like a ginger-haired troll. Once again, I was whacking off in the lounge, home alone this time. The troll burst through the front door, and once again, I came in my pants as I was close, and the adrenaline must have kicked in. With her standing there next to me, bitching about her day, kind of felt good, but was so wrong. Age 29, was traveling in Thailand with my now wife, was so fascinated with getting a happy ending, got the courage to go in a massage parlor. The only lady available was an older chubby lady, but I thought, fuck it. I was so nervous, and she somehow knew what I was there for. My dick almost went inverted and was so soft she could hardly grab it.
Pulls dick skin.
I'm not sure how she did it, but she took my overly flaccid micro penis in her mouth and made me come. She was a fucking magician.
Hell yeah. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. And most of these other stories are just stories about people that have pooped their pants.
We had a lot of those last time we did one of these.
Yeah. Okay. Please don't use my name if you can see it, which we can't. I don't care what 98% of men say. If a woman has a nice enough ass, you'll want to eat it. My girlfriend has the nicest, thickest, juiciest ass I've ever seen, and I swear to God, whatever she asked, I'd do it to her. I can't tell you how many times I've voluntarily tongue-punched her fart box. Ladies, if you love butt stuff, don't be afraid to tell your man. He won't be afraid that he's gay, and he'll love you all the more for it. Love you, brother. Long-time listener, first-time writer.
Did we ever say eating ass is gay?
I don't think so, but I just like the encouragement here.
Yeah.
That one's about pooping their pants. That one's JJ. He sucked everybody's dick in the entire family. I think this is another poop one. Yeah, it's another poop one. Without actively... this is an hour. We're in an hour.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
Second episode.
Yeah. And I think there might be a story time.
Probably
going to
be a third one.
Coming this week, which would be... that would be incredible.
I'm working on it. Working on some more today.
Okay. A lot of people walked in on while masturbating. That seems to be a thing.
That happens. It happens.
I must be a ninja. I've never been caught masturbating. Like caught.
I don't think I've ever been caught. Yeah. Pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
But never really caught.
One time my wife's like, quit shaking the bed. I'm like, wake up and fucking put your titties on my head. And she did. She obliged.
Hell yeah.
And then we got done. We got done having sex. She's like, is the cat in the bed? And I said, yep. And she said, that's really fucking weird to me. And I said, I didn't want to tell you because you wouldn't fuck me.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're right. Because if the animals, we sleep with the door shut. But if she's asleep, I like sleeping with the door open just because I'm like a light sleeper and I don't want to be robbed or murdered or whatever. So I sleep with the door open. And I like, as weird as it sounds, I like the animals coming in and visiting me throughout the night.
No, I get that.
I'll get a rotation. I'll get the dog. I'll get one cat, another cat, and the other cat. And they'll just keep on rotating.
Okay.
They'll come see me for a little bit. And if the animals are in the bed, there's zero foreplay going on.
Yeah. Straight to it?
No, there's just no sex.
Nothing at all? Nothing at all?
Not with an animal
I get
in
it.
bed.
It is kind of weird, and it always feels like they're judging.
Yeah, Pepper Pepper loves dark, wet crevices, whether it's an armpit, an ass.
She finds them.
I mean, you've seen her whenever she meets a new girl.
Yeah. She
lifts them up by their crotch.
Right into the crotch.
Jams her nose in their crotch and lifts them up. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? You here from a guy? Because
You're going to check your fucking oil.
Yeah. Well, you got a yeast infection, you nasty bitch.
Go see a doctor.
Can't come in here. So the whooping cough is going around, and
Yeah.
they think that my daughter's best friend has it.
Oh,
and
shit.
My daughter has been a little coughy,
Oh, that sucks.
which we're too old for it. But
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm hoping my daughter doesn't have the old whooping cough.
Funny name, by the way.
It's very whoopie pies are good too. I'll tell you about this little thing that happened at work today, and then we'll put a little bow on this episode.
Okay.
I was leaving work, and I started walking my car. I said, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to make it the hour ride home without pooping."
Okay.
So I went back inside and pooped, and it was a really, really bad one.
Okay.
I'm talking 3/4 of a roll of toilet paper to get myself
fuck.
completely cleaned up.
That's crazy.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I audibly said 3 times, "What the fuck?" when I was wiping my butt.
You were going through it. 7 stages of grief.
Dude, I was just like, this is bad.
Right.
And as soon as I left the stall, I hadn't even had the door all the way open on the stall yet. Another guy was coming into the bathroom, and he didn't see me leaving the stall.
Okay.
But this dude went straight into the stall after me, and I know it. I know what I had done in there,
Yeah.
and I don't remember the toilet flushing. We got automatic toilets, and I don't remember it flushing. And sometimes they won't flush, which is disgusting.
Okay.
But I knew that there was an entire roll of toilet paper in this toilet. And I'm washing my hands, and I'm looking in the mirror behind me, and the entire time I just see that he has his back towards the stall door, which means he's facing the toilet the entire time, which tells me he's not pooping, which is telling me he's in there debating on whether he wants to sit on that toilet after what I just did to it.
Yeah.
He smells it. He feels the heat coming off the toilet. He wants no part of it.
You think he suspected you at that moment?
150 million %.
No way that the smell and the heat radiating was nobody else.
He knew that he was sitting on a fucking freshly shot gun.
There's the landmine there.
And so I was like, okay, I know what he's doing. He's waiting for me to leave, and he's going to fucking roll out of there.
Yep.
And I don't know this guy, but I went to the door, and I pushed the door open, and I let it shut, and I stayed in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And as soon as the door shut, it's like, and the door flung open from the stall.
He was fucking waiting.
And I went, and I walked. I left the bathroom, dude.
He didn't even say anything to you.
I went, and fucking walked out, dude.
He just fucking laughed in his face.
I know. I've seen him before. I just don't know who he is. So tomorrow I'm going to be like, hey, buddy, got you, didn't I?
Sorry about that,
He's
brother.
like, you nasty motherfucker.
you fucking looks like someone stabbed a spray paint bottle.
And the worst part is he ran there in a panic, too.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
That sucks. For him, not for you.
And he just would not look at me when he came out.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have either.
He knew he'd been bamboozled.
Yeah.
Got him, though. Took him down.
Love it. Good for you, man. Good for your butt. Sorry that you went through
dude.
that, though.
Whew, I feel a lot better now. Much better.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoy this episode of The Confessions. I think we got some good ones. The guy that sucked the entire family of brothers' dicks.
That's impressive. I'm proud of that guy.
The girl that pooped in a cow pasture. That
Yeah,
stands
proud of her, too.
out. The guy that... There was another one. The
Some
guy
more gay
that
stuff.
fingered grandma.
Oh, dude, that's rough.
They got a girl or a guy that had a threesome with a mom and a daughter almost.
Oh, yeah. Whew. You guys are some weird fuckers. I love it.
I love that this kind of stuff has happened to people.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Nothing like this ever happens to me anymore.
No, nothing cool like this.
Just want to have fun.
Yeah, I never got to finger any of my friends' grandmas. Or
There's
suck any of my friends' brothers' dicks.
There's still time, dude.
That's true.
Still time.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be back in a day or so with a story time with Rob.
Yep.
That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be swell.
Hell yeah.
In the meantime, have a great week, and we'll see you next time
See you
at the
for main episode.
Brohio Confessionals.
Love you guys.
See you in Charlotte. See you in Charlotte.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Hi, people.
Confessions October. We're going to call it. YouTube. I hope you guys have a great time.
We said the F word twice on that episode.
I know.
We
Well,
both got one in.
mine was reading.
Yeah, mine was
Yours
fucking,
was hate-filled.
Mine was ignorant. I'm sorry, guys.
I
don't feel that way.
You may take it out or you may leave it in. I can take it out. I can bleep it.
Just put a
All
on
right.
top of it.
I'm gonna go back and edit this episode.
Love you guys.
Love you. See it.
Bye.